There's a lot of people I talk to that go back and forth between building or buying existing homes. And there's a couple of amazing reasons why you should build. Number one is the creativity and the customization that you get to put into that home. And number two is you get to make a plan for the next 15 years, not just the current future. When you go to buy a home, you're going to be looking at, okay, does this work for my current needs? When you go to build a home, you get to ask yourself, what do I need today, but what do I need 20 years from now so that this home is still perfect for me? Building a home is incredibly exciting, but there are a few things that are going to help you along your journey. So here are the 7 most common mistakes that I see people make throughout the building process. Number 1, not hiring the right builder. There's a lot of builders out there today, and they traditionally range in 3 different avenues. Number 1, production builders, sometimes called cookie cutter. These builders, they're going to build them quick, probably the cheapest, and you're going to have a very limited selection of structural customizations you can make, and an even more limited selection of design customizations. Number 2 are your semi-custom builders. Not a lot of different builders out there do this, and the reason is it takes a little longer, it's more expensive, but for you as the buyer, it allows you to have a lot of structural autonomy and a ton of design autonomy. The third style is fully custom. In that, you're typically going to have your own architect, maybe your own structural engineer, and you're going to be able to really manage this build at a high level. If you don't have a ton of time for that and you don't already have a great vision, going with that semi-custom builder might be the right path for you. Pitfall number 2, not having a clear plan. So when you go to build, you need to have an idea of what you're looking for. Little things help. What is the size of the home I want? Do I want a rambler or a 2-story? Where do I want the primary bedroom to be? And the answer is typically going to be on the main floor. So having a clear plan for what you want to do and having a clear theme for the style of your home is going to go a long way to improving the efficiency and having a more enjoyable building process. Number 3, choosing the wrong location. This is a big one, okay? Depending on the location you want to be in, you may be looking at a higher price per lot or a lower price per lot. Additionally, where are you going to want to be 20 years from now? So focus on the right location today and the right location 15 years from now. Number 4 is not setting a realistic budget. This is a huge one. There's so many times where I've got people that come in and they, maybe they want to do a custom piece of cabinetry. They go, oh, well, I could do that cheaper myself. Yeah, you probably could, but with the time you're going to spend on it and how good it's going to look having a professional do it, you're going to pay more, but you're going to have a better result in the end. Setting a realistic budget up front that is both A, going to give you what you want, but B, keep you in a comfortable financial position is a key thing to think about as you begin this building process. Number 5, not communicating effectively. When you go to build a home, especially a semi-custom home where you have some autonomy, communication is key. Good ways to communicate: have yourself a Pinterest board. Have some good ideas that you can bring to the designer, that you can bring to the structural team. When you let somebody know, especially with a visual image, this is what I want my home to look like, this is what I want my home to feel like, that is going to go a long way to communicating well with your builder and giving you that main goal. Communication, design, and structural is key, but budget communication is also key. As a builder, we want you to be as happy with your home as possible, but we also want you to be comfortable with the payments on it. So make sure that you're communicating with your builder and providing good examples. That's going to make this build process so much smoother. Number 6, not planning for the future needs. We've talked about this a little bit, but I've got a lot of people who, they know what they want today. Okay, they've got a couple of kids, they want the 2-story plan, they want separate bedrooms, separate bathrooms, that kind of thing, and that's wonderful. But keep in mind, if you're looking at this 15-year plan, those stairs might be a little bit harder to get up and down in 15 years. So maybe you should look at a Rambler and try to plan for that future. The most important thing is, what do I need today, and how how long am I going to be in this home? Because if you're planning on a 5-year home, it's a little less important. But if you're working with me and you're trying to build yourself a customized dream home, knowing what you want in the future is going to be crucial. And number 7 here, considering resale value. I have so many people that I build with who have these amazing ideas, so custom, things like a slide to the basement, okay? And that's amazing, it's really, really cool. But look at the resale value on that, okay? It's gonna cost you quite a bit of money to put it in up front. And what are the chances that you're gonna find a buyer who wants a slide from the main story to the basement? There's a few out there, but you're gonna limit your selection. So keeping these 7 things in mind is gonna make it a much smoother process, and it's gonna give you a better end result that you're happier with.